The city of New Bedford is 5 times long as it's wide, with Sassaquin up to the north, Fort Rodman on the southern side. Like many grand old cities, there are burdens she must bear, like a brand new sewage treatment plant, and it's gonna go somewhere. The mayor of New Bedford is a fine man, I must say, and if he asked for my support, I'd give it any day. But when he settled on Fort Rodman as our sewer site, the folks between the Rodney Frenches were ready for a fight. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. The mayor went on TV shows with diagrams and charts, but the folks along Brock Avenue were listening with their hearts. A cynic said it's closer for the seagulls of the bay. Besides, the doggone sewer pipes are already in that way. The time came for construction, little did they know there was an old bomb buried there, still fused and hot to go. They came within an inch of it as they dug and plowed around, and built the plant right on that bomb and left amidst this sound. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. A year went by without a hitch, you could say all systems go, until that fateful July 4th and the Gritchy Brothers show. The fireworks were astounding, thrilling thousands along the shore. From Dartmouth to Acushnet watched 100,000 more. But when that final blast of rockets made that awesome sound, a shockwave rippled through the air, sending shimmers through the ground. And when those shimmers hit that plant, it settled just a tad. Until that time, the Gritchy show was the best we'd ever had. The night the old bomb blew Fort Rodman up into the sky, 100,000 people thought for sure that they would die. A mushroom cloud rose in the air, got swept up in the breeze, and brought the folks and half the dogs in Fairhaven to their knees. And on the west side of the Acushnet River, people were picking themselves up and dusting themselves off, and they were singing, we're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. The last report of fallout had come from Newfoundland. 10,000 people put to work washing windows and spreading sand. The mayor was in deeply, in more than just one way. The city was a fine mess and the plant was blown away. But drawing from experience, a clever man I'd say, he had 10 miles of brand new pipe laid out across the bay. 1,000 men worked overnight to get that long pipe sunk, and on July 5th our mayor sent our waste to Cuddy Hunk. And up on the hill by the windmill in Cuddy Hunk, all 17 and a half residents gathered and they were singing, we're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing we ever do. We're not taking any from you if it's the last thing